What's happening YouTube, and welcome back to the Oz Burgers channel. Today we're going to be turning one of Britain's favourite late night takeaways and turning it into one incredible burger. We're going to be making homemade doner kebab, pickled red cabbage and homemade chilli sauce. So if you like burgers, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we've got some insane burgers coming up. So let's get cooking. So in our bowl, we've got 500 grams of lamb, 20% fat. Now you can mix lamb and beef together, but today this recipe is purely for the lamb. So here we have salt, black pepper, cumin, coriander, garlic powder, onion granules, paprika and some chili flakes. And that all goes in together. Don't be shy, get your hands in there and get it all combined. Smells absolutely amazing. Now once all the meat and all the herbs and spices are all combined together, what you want to do is leave this in the fridge if you can overnight, but for at least an hour, just so that it can all marinate together. And obviously the longer you leave it, the better it's going to be. So now we're moving on to the pickled red cabbage, which I think is the best thing in the world. Now, I've got half of a red cabbage and I've just taken the core out of it at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to thinly slice this up. Take your time and get it all nice and thin. That's probably enough, to be honest with you, as we're only doing one burger. What we can do now that it's all nicely thinly chopped up, we can pop it into a bowl, just like so, and try and break all the little bits and bobs up inside. Probably too much, but it allows me to have some for tomorrow. Happy days. Get all that in there. Move that to one side for the moment. So now we're going to add some white vinegar to this and some sea salt as well. Now the vinegar and the salt helps it break down and really ferments it. Now obviously the longer you leave this, the better it's going to be, but today we're only going to leave it for an hour or so whilst we're doing this video, and it will still be pretty damn good. So first up, let's add a load of white vinegar to it. Get it all over, and then add your sea salt. Now every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you want to give this a little bit of a stir up, and I can show you what it will look like after. So now let's move on to the homemade chili sauce. Now first we're going to be putting in our chilies. Now I'm only going to be putting in one, as I like chili sauce, but the older I've got, it kills me now. So I'm putting in one chili, but you can put in as many as you like to make it as hot as you want it. But we're going with one, and I'm going to be taking out the seeds as well. So chopping that off straight down the middle, and then we're going to take the seeds out, because that right there is the hottest part of the chili. So we've got our little blender pot here, that's going straight in. Next, we've got some tin tomatoes. Now, we're not making loads of this, so we're only going to be using some of this, but about 4 tablespoons is more than enough for this recipe. Now I've got some of this lazy garlic, as I can't be asked to cut it. So we're probably going to go with a little heap of of that. Some tomato puree. Again, I'm not measuring it, I'm just probably a tablespoon of that as well. Some paprika, that's the last of it. And just some table salt. And now we're going to blend it up. So my blender wouldn't reach over here to the camera, so I had to do it off camera, but as you can see, it's all nicely blended up now. Let's open it up and see what it's like. There you go. Homemade chili sauce. Now, you can cook this over a stove, which I am actually going to do. But there are other recipes out there that you can do that you don't have to. But I'm going to cook this off. So we're going straight into the pan. Get it all in now. And we're just going to cook this off for a little while. So there was actually one ingredient I completely forgot to add, and that was the white vinegar. About a tablespoon of white vinegar should do it nicely. So now that our doner meat has been marinating in the fridge for about an hour, to be honest with you. As I said, if you leave it longer, the better it's going to come out. So now that we're going to get this rolled out onto some parchment paper, and we're going to pop this in the air fryer. So now that we've got our parchment paper all laid out, what we want to do is get some of the doner meat and literally, you turn it around this way. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop it on here and try and spread it out as much as we can. Because what we're going to do is we're going to roll this with a rolling pin and try and get it as thin as we can. Just like the traditional doner meat you would normally get in a kebab shop, where they carve it off the big doner meat, whatever they call it, and get it all nice and thin. So this is going to make it actually cook a lot quicker as well. Try and squish it down as much as you can. If you haven't got a rolling pin, just get your beer glass and roll it round. Get it all nice and thin. I couldn't find my rolling pin. There you go. Look. Get it all nice and thin. What we're going to do is pull this little bit off. And there you have a flat bit of doner meat at the moment. I know it doesn't look like doner meat at the moment, but trust me, it will do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tear this little bit off, and I might reuse that bit, just like so. And then we're going to roll this up, and flattening it out as we do it. This should give us plenty of doner meat. So once you rolled it up, it should look something like this. And this is simply going to go straight into the air fryer. But I'm going to cut this in half because my air fryer is a little bit small. So I don't think I'm going to get that in there. So let's cut it. Straight down the middle. Happy days. There you go. Now it should fit in the air fryer. Straight in. $200C for around 20 minutes, but keep an eye on it just to make sure it's not burning. So whilst that's cooking, I'm going to bring over that juicy, crunchy red cabbage and see how it's getting on. So here we have our crunchy, juicy, gorgeous red cabbage. And as you can see, it's starting to break down now because you can see my hands are all red. So we want to keep moving this around, making sure that it's nice and juicy. I do love red cabbage. Oh my God, I'm going to try a bit now. Oh, that is so good. Oh, I should do a red cabbage burger. Let me know in the comments if you like pickled red cabbage. Oh, that's good. So let's check to see how we're getting on, and it is looking absolutely a banging. Ooh. So this has been in there for about 10 minutes now, and to be honest with you, I think it's done. So let's get it out and see what it's like. Wow, that's hot. So it's literally just falling off. Don't know if you can see that. Oh, it literally looks like Donna. Let me just get rid of this. So what I want to do, get it out onto this chopping board and chop it up. Right. So here we have our doner meat. And you cannot say that that doesn't look like doner meat. That looks banging. And it smells absolutely banging. Honestly. Where's my knife? Let's see if we can slice this up. To make it look more like the doner meat that we all know. It's a little bit thick, but I'm quite happy with that. So there you have this juicy. I've got to try some. Oh, that's really good. The spices are coming out. The heat. Oh, that is really good. I can't wait to get this in the burger. It's now time to build the burger. Where's the bun? So the first things first is our homemade chili sauce. We're going to get plenty of that on our bottom of our bun. Let's get that all on now. Lovely. Now for our signature homemade doner meat. Now I'm going to actually break some of this up and place it because it's going to be a bit too big for this bun that I've got, but I'm going to layer it up. It is going to be the most amazing doner meat burger you'll ever have. Wow, look at that right there. Now I'm actually going to put some more chili sauce because this chili sauce is actually so good. I'm actually surprised myself. A little bit more chili sauce, and then on, look at that. It's red, juicy, crunchy, red cabbage. Wow. And then on with the bun, Now come on, just take a look at that juicy, homemade doner kebab burger with homemade chili sauce and pickled red cabbage. Now it's time for the taste test. I can't wait for this because I'm absolutely starving after making this. Now it's time for the taste test. Oh, I'm not just saying it. That is banging. Oh my God. You have to try this recipe. It is so good. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because we have got so many ideas for burgers coming up and I don't want you to miss out on it. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to finish this bad boy off. Oh, that is so good. Oh, seriously, this burger is banging. Wow. Get some of that chili sauce on there. Wow. And to top it all off, cheers.